When I was very young, probably from about the age of 6, when we moved up to East Grinstead in Sussex, I fell in love with our local library. And it's not there anymore. It was knocked down around 1975, 76. But I lived there in the summer holidays. I would get my parents to drop me off on the way to work. And in the morning, sometimes I'd take sandwiches, mostly I wouldn't. And I would read my way through the children's library. I think library budget cuts, and they're happening in America right now, and they're happening all over the world, are the most short-sighted things that could possibly happen. Somebody on Twitter I saw compared it to cutting hospital budgets during the plague. And I thought that really is the perfect analogy. Right now, you have lots and lots of people out of work, lots of people needing to access information, to access the web. Librarians know where to find things. Librarians can help. In a lot of rural areas right now, libraries are where you can get on the web. And they're also where you can go and talk to people. And you can get advice, you can get information. Yes, there are books. There's also newspapers. There's also magazines. If you are just trying to prepare yourself and survive in the job market, out there in America, libraries are brilliant and wonderful things. But libraries are also the hub of literacy. Libraries are places where literacy and ideas are valued, protected, fought for. And we are moving away from a world in which essentially, manual labor is of as much use as it used to be. We're in a world in which people need to use their heads. They need to be able to manipulate and deal with ideas. They need to be literate. It's one of the things that the world of computers has given us, a world in which everybody has to communicate right now in writing and be able to communicate in writing. And literacy is more important than ever. The illiterate can get left further behind now, so much harder and so much worse than they ever could. And libraries are places that keep those values alive. And if we lose that, we've lost everything. Libraries are out there, and they are our front lines against a world in which there is no imagination, in which there is no literacy, in which you are only free to read a small number of prescribed texts, and possibly not even those.